So I grew up in Florida. Never really thought I'd end up here in Minnesota. um, I didn't always wasn't always the churchgoer or believe. My grandma introduced us to it, but it kind of felt like my dad didn't really want anything to do with it, or more of being I guess like believing but not like practicing. So we grew up knowing Jesus but like not knowing really any stories or anything. My grandma was a big like churchgoer. I never really felt like there was a connection to really getting to know Jesus in a way. I feel like I kind of just went through like the motions, got baptized and everything, but didn't really feel it. Public school and a lot of science, a very big interest in science. I didn't really see how they could correlate together. And being shy, never really asked, I guess. So I kind of just lost a lot of faith, fighting with my dad, and then not really being kicked out per se, but like, I guess being a stubborn young adult and not really understanding everything. Kind of bounced around a lot between like different relationships, and eventually led me into depression of drinking a lot. I used to drink like every day after work, like way more than most people should. I kind of had like a wake-up call just before I met my fiance to stop drinking, and I think it was like the first time that I genuinely realized my habits and everything weren't good for me, and kind of remembering back to faith, and it was always kind of there in the back of my mind. Moved up here to Minnesota. My fiance and her family brought me along to Cross Point, and she suggested we go to do a small group after going for, I think, about 4 times of going. We ended up meeting Brad, and then about 2 sessions into our small group, we got a video shown of the one-on-one discipleship, and saw the video, and I felt extremely inspired. Started the one-on-one discipleship program, and it really helps. It broke down everything to be a follower of Jesus via being the baptism, praying how to pray, because that was a huge thing I was struggling in, on what the format is, or how to pray to begin with, or what to pray for. Step 4 in it, trusting in God. A lot of my journey in faith has been more trusting in myself rather than realizing that it's all God's plan. But yeah, that definitely stood out to me. It's still a little hard at times, but I've learned to trust in God more. I have definitely been tested a lot more recently as my faith has been growing. We were going through the book of Habakkuk, and I had a series of things. My car broke down at first, and it definitely reminded me of Habakkuk being angry at God, but never losing faith. Just, I feel like we're allowed to be angry, but never lose faith. Into a series of my car getting hit, and didn't have the money, so had to walk to work sometimes, walk back from work, but never really lost faith with it. In my one-on-one discipleship, I didn't really, to a lot of people who might think it they're okay in like the lukewarm state, as a lot of people say. We're really called on to chase fearlessly and faithfully. And I didn't really know what that meant until I did my one-on-one, and it'll take you step by step through walking with Christ and being a Christian. And coming out on the other side of it, I can definitely say I know how to walk fearlessly and faithfully. Or if you're in that lukewarm state and you're stubborn and you think, nah, this isn't for me, I'm just a regular Sunday goer. No, do it. It changed everything for me.